Hey everyone, I'm here with my 2021 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI all-wheel drive. Just got some new tires on this car also from Michelin, so special shout out to Michelin for providing these Michelin Primacy Tour AS tires for me to review for you guys. And also shout out to Discount Tire for mounting and installing these. As always with any of my tire reviews, I pay for the mounting and tire rotations and balancing through an independent installer like Discount Tire. Let's get into these tires. These are the Michelin Primacy Tour AS all-season, Grand Touring all-season tires that I have here to review for you guys today. The tire size for this vehicle is actually the Genesis GV70 specification for their 2.5 liter Prestige models that the GV70 has. So these tires, with a grain of salt, are almost identical to the replacement type replacement specification of the Primacy Tour AS, but have some small changes to improve fuel efficiency and are W rated for a little bit stiffer sidewall. So just take it with a little bit of an asterisk there that these tires are specially designed for a different vehicle, but work very well with my car because the dimensions of the GV70 and the weight and everything and the suspension geometry are almost the same between these vehicles. I will say right off the bat that these are probably the quietest tires I've ever had on a car. I've reviewed for you guys the Michelin XI Snow, Michelin Cross Climate 2, and the Michelin Defender 2, in addition to the Pirelli Scorpion Weather Actives that came with this car. And I'll say right off the bat, these Primacy Tour ASs are definitely the quietest in terms of tread noise. And according to Michelin's website, compared to the key competitors from Bridgestone, Continental, Pirelli, and Goodyear, these have the quietest tread design amongst Grand Touring all seasons, using their piano acoustic technology to make sure that the tread is hitting the road in a certain pattern to create what they would call like destructive interference. So it mutes the tones that you don't want to hear and keeps the sound level right in like the critical sensitive hearing range to be very quiet. And so overall, and that's about 500 to 2000 hertz that you can hear in the hearing sensitive range. So these tires are very quiet. They're very comfortable. They definitely round over bumps a little bit better than all the other tires I've previously mentioned. And they also get better fuel efficiency. So they don't come with the deepest tread. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about winter performance. These aren't going to be your best all-season winter related tires. You're going to want to go with the Michelin Defender 2 is going to be a little bit better. The Cross Climate 2 is going to be a lot better. And the XI Snow is a dedicated winter tires. And that Pirelli Scorpion Weather Active, which is a direct competitor to the Michelin Cross Climate 2 that I had on this car before, that one is a severe weather rated all-season all-weather tire, just like the Cross Climate 2. So keep that in mind with these tires. These are performance W rated, high performance all seasons, Grand Touring all seasons, focusing on comfort, efficiency, and noise reduction. And that's exactly what these tires do. I've already noticed about a 1 to 1.5 mile per gallon increase at highway speeds. Not so much around town, but once you get over about 60 miles an hour, I'm getting consistently 28 to 29 miles per gallon here in warmer temperatures above 60 degrees Fahrenheit as we get into the warmer spring season. They also are just extremely quiet, like I mentioned. Steering response is about on par with other tires in the category. Maybe a little bit heftier steering overall. It's not quite as light as that Pirelli tire that I had on here before. So they are just a little bit heavier, but that creates more of a sporty feeling. In terms of tread life, these have a 45,000 mile manufacturer tread life warranty for the W rated speed rating of this particular tire. If you get a V rated or an H rated Grand Touring all season of the Michelin Primacy Tour AS, you're gonna get a 55,000 mile tread life warranty. According to Consumer Reports, the H speed rated version of this lasted 60,000 miles in their testing, so really lives up to that 55,000 mile expected tread life. Now on the forums, on the GV70 Genesis forums, these tires will last a little bit closer probably to 30 to 40,000 miles. Based on the driving characteristics that you do, you could reach that 45,000 mile mark that the warranty specifies. With the type of driving I do, 70% highway, probably likely to hit that number. But one of the main reasons why is for efficiency reasons. This tread is not the 11/30 seconds that a lot of all-weather dedicated tires have. They come standard with a 9/30 seconds, so about 2 seconds less of tread depth, which also contributes to that slightly worse winter performance. So if winter performance or extreme longevity are priorities to you, this probably isn't exactly the tire you want. You're going to want to look for the Michelin Defender 2 if long life is more important, and you're going to look at the Cross Climate 2 if you want an all-weather severe snow rated tire that Michelin also offers. I'll be swapping on some severe snow rated tires later on this year when we get into the colder months, so in November, December timeframe, either going back to those Pirellis just to make it a little bit better and safer in the snow for me and the family when we're going to and from work and to and from daycare in those winter months, or the Michelin Cross Climate 3 was just announced in the EU last week. That'll be coming to the US hopefully the end of this year or early next year. So depending on the timing, I'm hoping to be able to review a set of those tires for you guys. So stay tuned later on in Q4 this year. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and shout out again to Michelin providing these Primacy Tour AS tires for me to review for you guys today. And if you have any questions or comments, put them in the section below. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.